Hey YouTubers, welcome. This is a new episode that we're going to start having a look at a game called Stonehearth. It's made by a company called Radiant Entertainment. It was originally funded through Kickstarter, which I purchased an early alpha access. It's also, I think it was available also through Humble Bundle. So it's still in alpha. This is alpha 5. This is a major release that's going to be available for people to purchase. I've been following it along a little bit, but I've kind of stayed back from doing a video until there was quite a major fix and quite a bit of content in it. So we're going to give it a go. We'll start a new game. So we can start peaceful game, which sandbox mode. They're worried about invaders, or will adventure forth into the world fraught with danger. Your town will be subject to raiding goblins. So we might as well do it full game. Okay, so it starts off, we can choose where we want to map. On the right hand side here you'll see what the vegetation is, how much wildlife there is, and we've got, like, you know, it's up in the mountains or down on the grass. If we want to change the map, we can just roll for a new map, so it gives us a different layout. So the layout's different every single time, so that's really cool. So we'll pick a spot. All these green squares are trees. Some of these smaller ones will be food plants, or there'll be smaller trees, so we don't quite know. So we need to find a nice spot where we've got plenty of trees. I think we might pick here. This will be quite good. I'm saying that we're right on the edge of the map. Let's reroll. Okay, let's have a look. So we shall, I think we'll plonk ourselves down here. Okay, we'll go there. Yeah, so like I say, this is early access game. Alpha 5 is the first major release. Right, so click your banner to choose your settlement's location. Let's find somewhere to live. Let's have a quick look around. It's got quite a few plants. See, these are plant bushes. These are berry bushes, so they'll be quite good for food. Plenty of trees. We're going to need lots of those. And we got some plants and a few little bits of stone around as well. We might even have some animals. Yeah, so I think what we're going to do is build our base camp here. Comfort Haven. You can change the name if you want. We might as well, we'll keep it the same. Comfort Haven. Right, so this is our first little village. Comfort Haven. These are our villagers. The first thing we need to do is start harvesting some crops. So we'll get some food, and we'll get some of the trees as well. It's going to need wood. A traveller approaches holding a bundle. You guys really look like you could use some help here. The traveller would like to leave you one basket of berries. Yeah, okay, thank you. Okay, so we've got a basket of berries already. Right, so what we need to do is we need a stockpile of where to put this stuff. So wood stuff we'll just put fairly close to where the trees are. And we can basically, what we can do here, we can choose what we want to stockpile, so we can separate them out into different things. So I think what we're going to do is take the food off. So resources, construction, tools, armor, wealth. So we just have that as resources stockpile. Then we're going to put in a food stockpile. We'll put that here. So that'll be food only. Boom, boom, boom. Right. So they're going to be busy collecting for now. They're going to move all this stuff over, and they'll have something to eat, so that's okay. See, what we've got here is we've got a saw. So what we can do is, if we exit out that, this basically means this is a carpenter's saw. So we can choose a citizen to be a carpenter, so we can start making stuff. I think this dude here looks pretty cool. So we will make him a carpenter. Olin Walden, you are a carpenter. So we'll go now and pick this up. He's now been promoted as our carpenter. We'll get him building some stuff in a minute. So first thing we need to do is make him a little workshop. So we'll have him next to the wood pile. And go there. Whilst we're doing that, we will do a little stockpile for the stuff that he makes us. So we'll put that there. This will be for the things that he creates for us. Yeah, let's just do that. Okay, so let's get him building some stuff. So we click on here. Show the workshop. Okay, so we've got tools and stuff. We've got furniture, signs and decorations, and building parts. So we can create our own buildings. So we need to start off with, we'll get some beds going. So how many we got? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. So make 7 beds. So everyone's got a bed. So he'll start creating beds. So we'll leave him to carry on. Okay, these lot aren't doing a great deal at the moment, so they can get on and cut down some more trees. We can cut down this lot. Oh, we got some more berry bushes over there as well. That's quite good. So we're going to clear a space here because this is where we're going to build our first house. This will be the craftsman's house, I think we'll build here. So that whilst they're doing that, we can have a look. We can also see there's a knife here. This is for the trapper. I think in Alpha 5 the trapper's actually been disabled. Because when I tried this the other day, we couldn't actually get it to work properly. So it's quite nice. You can zoom in quite well, and see a bit of the detail. Quite nice lighting. The daytime goes around. This is what this indicates. So see, it's starting to, and it's sun's starting to go down. So it's starting to get nighttime. And you've also got this fog of war. Fog of war is probably the way that I would describe it. This fog. So that's as far as they've adventured. So you can't see anything outside of there. So like things like people approaching and other villages and things. Okay, so we've got a bit of food. Right, so we've got some beds going. So let's place some beds. We'll place them around by the fire for now, because they're going to start wanting to head to bed in a minute, because it's going to get night time. Did I just click the same one? Yes, I did. Okay, that's okay. So they'll just pick up the beds, and whoever picks up the beds, they'll each claim a bed. So they'll have their own beds. They'll eventually get tired and they'll go to bed. Where are we? If I click the same one again, keep doing that. Don't think those are quite lined up, are they? No. So what we can do, we can move this back a bit. Move it to there. That one, move to there. And the last one to there. Right, so everyone's got a bed. Sun's gone down. Moon's out. Right. Okay, so our carpenter, what's he doing? He's busy. We need to get him building something else. So they've lit a fire because it's starting to get dark. I think what we need to do now is we need to concentrate on some food. We've got a few more berries which we'll get them digging up. They're going to have a little warm up by the fire. So we'll get the carpenter building some... what do we need? I think we're going to build a sword. We'll have one sword, and we need a hoe to start doing some farming. Furniture we won't worry about just yet. You can make them happier. Basically, you can have tables and chairs, and they'll be happier rather than sitting on the floor to eat. But we won't worry about that until we actually make a building. Alright, so he's going to be busy making a sword. Oh, we haven't got a storage place, have we? That's right. So we need a... So we can just put that there. For the... that's for the weapons and things. Weapons and armour. Tools and goods we can put there as well. Okay, that's fine. Right, so now what we can do, we can promote a farmer. So who should we choose as the farmer? Let's have a look. Who have we got? Okay, so he's our carpenter. Yeah, we'll have this little lady. She looks good. Oh, actually, we can choose one. Ah, we should have had Chopper as our carpenter, shouldn't we? So everyone's gone to sleep because it's night time. Kate Northpoint, she can be the farmer, and then we will promote someone as our footman. He's going to protect us. Chopper Chopper Quest. Chopper Quest, you are our footman. Okay, so everyone's sleeping. She's gonna go back to sleep. Okay. So wait till morning. Okay, he's now our footman just in case we get attacked by any goblins. What will happen is the goblins are running and they'll start stealing our stuff that's around. So he'll chase them off. Okay, some people are sleeping, some people aren't. Right, so let's build our first house. We'll build the craftsman a house. So start off here. Basically, you build it in stages. You do the floor plan, put some walls on it, a roof, and then you can put some doors and windows and things. So we'll have a nice parquet flooring. We want it to be fairly close to the stockpile. I want it fairly big. Can I move around just again? Okay, is that because the trees are... No, he doesn't need it too big, we just need room for a bed. Okay, start building. Once your building's constructed, it can't be edited, that's okay. So we'll put some walls on it. Just put standard walls, we don't need to worry about it. Is that going to conflict with that? Okay, we're going to hit the tree, so we need to chop the tree down. Need to chop that tree down. We need to chop these ones down because they're going to be in the way. So they're going to start building his house anyway. Okay, so he's keeping an eye out. That bed didn't move over, but that's okay. Like I say, it's early alpha access, so it's no problem. Right, so he's going to start building his house. She's chopping down the trees, which is good. And we could probably collect some of this as well. This is silkweed, I believe. So we'll have some of that. So we can start making some clothes and things, I think. I believe we can anyway. Yeah, so we'll make a weaver. We should be able to make a weaver at some point, I think. Right, so they're collecting more wood. Oh, and it's morning time. Sun's coming up. See the clouds moving across and the sun will start coming up somewhere over this side. Should see it. There we go, it's getting a bit brighter. Right, so they should start building soon. Yeah, see this is silkweed, so we can create cloth and things with that. Right, our carpenter's not building anything. What else should we build? Yeah, maybe we'll get him building a spindle, wood and fibre, that's okay. No, we'll have one of those. Right, they're not building walls. Why are they not building walls? Did we not say to build that, maybe? It's conflicting. Okay. Okay, we need to... For some reason that's not working. I'm not quite sure why. No, what are they doing? Don't take it down. Oh, what's going on? Why are they deconstructing it? No. Stop what you're doing. Okay, I'm not quite sure what I did there. I've made them destroy it. Okay, well this wood should be showing up as wood, I believe. But okay, we'll try again. Let's try another house. For some reason they did construct it. I think it's because it was overlapping with that tree. Then it wouldn't build the walls. Right, start building. Yeah. Right, okay, walls. Do that. We'll have some nice stripy walls. Start building. Yep. Alright, okay, so they're going to start building that roof. Okay, so basically we can adjust the height, so we can have like a flat roof. We can have a steep roof, so if we make it... I think we can probably see these different roofs actually. No. Roof. 3x3. So we can see it's three up, and it's on different steepness. See if we can make it peaked, or we can make it flat. The benefit of having a flat roof is you could actually build another one on top. So then you can make, and then you can build ladders to get up to it, or you could even hollow out some of some of the you could put a floor on top, and then hollow some of it out and have ladders inside, so you can actually build like towers and things, which is pretty cool. I think we'll do a nice peaked roof on these. How do we change the rise slope? Does it actually change it? I don't think it does, but oh, maybe that's from, oh, that's okay, that's if we do it that way. So we can actually make it sort of triangular. But I think we'll just have it straight like this. Okay, why isn't anyone building? Is that because I'm still moving stuff around? So we could put a door here, and we're putting some windows so you can see outside. Okay, let's so that's 1 block from the door, so if we make that 1 block from the end pillar, I'll do some windows around this side so we can see outside this side. One there, so how many we've got in the middle? Oh. 1, 2, 3, 4, 3, that's in the middle, there we go. So they're all busy building up the carpenter's house. Right. Okay, start building. Yep. Okay, so they're going to build that, hopefully. Okay, we seem to have a lack of... They've started building the wall, and now they've stopped. Why have they stopped for? Not quite sure. Okay, let's get someone building. It could be the weaver. Okay, the berries have regrown again, so that's good. See, everyone's hungry. And we'll get them chopping down these bushes again in a minute, because they're going to eat all the food. Right. Right, so they're all eating berries. It's okay. Town info, let's have a look. Net worth, overall happiness. Shelter 5, food 5, excellent. Have a look at the journal. Make sure everyone's happy. Gripes, no food in camp today. According to my research, people need to consume at least 24 units of energy each day to maintain proper function. So, hopefully you can't hear that because my mobile phone's ringing. Typical. Right, so why aren't they carrying on building? Why aren't they building the house? Yes. Okay, let's walls. Okay, start building. Oh, okay. I don't quite know why. Maybe we need to get them to do that first before we start clicking on start building roofs and things. Because they obviously can't do doors and windows until stuff's finished. Okay, another traveller. You guys really look like you could use a hand. A farmer would like to join. Excellent. We've got an additional farmer. Pen Grail. Excellent. So we've got 2 farmers now. So we actually need to get our farmers doing some farming, don't we? So let's find a space. Let's do some farm over here, I think. Do it out the front here, because we're going to put houses in the back here. So what we need to do is find our... Click and drag to farmist. To harvest resources. No. We need our farmer. Okay, let's farm some food areas out. Right, let's see what we're going to grow. We've got turnips, corn, pumpkin, or we can actually grow silkweed as well, so we'll do some of that. So we've got turnips, sweet corn. We'll do some of each, I think. Might as well. Is that the same size? matter too much. Pumpkins. Silkweed I think we're okay for. We've got quite a bit over here. But you'll notice that it doesn't regrow. Or if it does, it's very slow growing. Oh look, there's a little raccoon there. Yeah, like I say, at some point there'll be a trapper, so you can actually trap these and you can kill them for food, or you can keep them as pets. And there's foxes as well. And I think there's squirrels. If not, there's going to be more animals anyway. Yeah, so we can trapping ground. Ah, hang on. Maybe our trapper does trap. Let's promote someone as our trapper. We haven't got many people left. Alton Bob can be our trapper. Okay, so let's how do we do that? Okay, so where is that raccoon? So he's over here. So what we'll do, we'll section out a big bit where he's going to go, and trappers will place traps in trapping grounds and will periodically check. Okay, so we know there's raccoons around in the forest, so he'll go around and put out some traps, hopefully. There we go, so he's put some traps down to trap some animals. Okay, that's cool, because I thought the trappers weren't working. So he's put a trap down. What we can do, have a quick look around, see if we can see any more. I don't know whether it's to do with where we need to see them, or whether animals will still go in these even if we don't actually visually see them. See, there's a bunny rabbit over here. There's a couple of rabbits over here, so what we could do, we could put out a big area here for the trapper, and he can trap those. Right, so how's our house coming on? Yeah, it's pretty good. See, the problem is because we've got so many people doing different jobs, we actually have less builders now, so it's a little bit slower. But you'll notice that like the weaver and I think she's still in here, helping build out stuff. Who's this guy? He's one of the farmers. See, he's going to go off and help whilst the plants are growing. He'll go off and help. See, this one's a little bit wider, I think. That doesn't matter too much. So they're gonna finish building the house. Our trapper will go on, little fox. I'm gonna go in the trap. There we go. That was good timing. He's led some traps over. Oh, he's put down quite a few traps over here for the rabbits. Okay, excellent. So we should be able to get some foxes and rabbits. We'll let him do his job. Okay, everyone's settling down for a sleep now. Right, so I think as they're going to sleep, I think we'll call it there on this episode. Let me know what you think about the series. Let me know if you want to see more. We'll obviously be expanding the village. Hopefully we'll get some goblins and stuff going on. And like I say, as it gets updated, they're doing quite regular updates at the moment. They're going to be looking at doing the mining, because there's going to be mining elements to it. There's other animals, there's trading, there's there's a lot more coming to it. There's going to be there's like goblins, there's going to be other creatures and animals that are going to attack, and things like walls and things like that. So there's actually quite a lot coming. It may be that I'll only do a video when there's been an update, so we can see what the new features are. But let me know in the comments. Let me know. I'll judge it by if we get any likes on the videos or comments as to whether you want to see any more of this game. I'll put a link in the video below regarding to Radiant Entertainment, a link to go to their website. It's stonehearth.net, and then you can check out the latest dev updates, and you can even purchase access to the alpha if you like what you've seen so far. Thanks very much for watching. Like I say, let me know how you see the video, and let me know if you want to see more, and we'll be back for another episode soon. Thanks very much for watching. Cheers, bye bye.